What's up, guys? Welcome to the Freakin' Weekend. So happy to be back at home. I was gone away all this week during training, so yeah, glad to be back home. Happy to be back with my wife. Happy to be back with my car, which my wife could probably give two shits less about. Anyway, so this video is going to be a new update on the car, and I have a special guest showing up. Thanks to you guys and everyone out there, this video seemed to be going out there and people are getting attention, blah, blah, blah. People are getting attention. The videos are getting attention. I think I speak too fast. ADD is horrible. I need to slow down. Anyways, so one of the guys is coming by, wants me to look at his Supra 2. It's a black NAT V160 car. Badass. Never seen it before. Guy actually, I believe, flew down to go pick it up. He's driving it the whole way back to Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, I'm waiting for him to show up here in a little bit, and then I'm going to go over the car, hopefully record with him some. We got some other new stuff going on, so yeah, I'll share that here with you in a couple minutes, so hold on. Pop, let's pop the hood. Let's take a look at it. Wow, this is nice.
It's got everything. I couldn't have asked for more with this.
So this has a 220 mil gear. Good God, that's what I have in mine too, or it's sitting over there. This is incredibly like ceramic coated. That doesn't look like a knockoff header either. It looks like a Boost Logic. Is this a Boost Logic turbo kit?
It is Precision 6266.
That's the turbo, but yeah.
And as far as the kit goes, I'm still learning all this stuff with Supra.
The manifold, that's a Boost Logic turbo manifold. They don't even make that anymore, dude.
Oh, all right, nice. This guy seemed to have taken really nice care of it. I mean,
for an NAT, this is unheard of.
Yeah. I mean, he powder coated everything in the rear end. The suspension's all completely new. Control arms, everything. God, your 97, 98 headlights are in perfect condition. Got the headlights. The paint is not in great condition.
It's a black car. I bet you if you had this exact paint on my car and it would show every scratch that I have on that car, you'd be like, oh, that silver hides everything. That car's really bad. Well, it just hides it.
Color kind of similar to what you have there, because I really do like the silver.
Yeah, dude. I love black cars, but my OCD won't let it happen. Nice carbon. Is that carbon or is it painted?
I think it's just
painted.
Yeah.
Yep. Still. So he let you keep the plates, at least drive it up. I won't put that in there.
Thankfully, because I'm doing this big trip from Miami. I flew down to Miami, and now I'm driving up to Boston. And it's 2,000 miles in indirect way of going. So I've stopped off in Georgia, but before I did, I mean, Miami's the southern tip of Florida.
Yeah.
As far as you could get.
Wait, so you drove this whole way from Miami?
Yeah. I'm on day 4 right now, day 5. Days are kind of blurring. So I've done 1,500 miles in 4 days. I flew down, picked it up, and then I figured there's no way I can drive by Titan Motorsports without stopping in.
Well, of course. Who could stop? I mean, who could miss out on that?
Yeah, so I stopped in. They were super friendly. I just said,
really?
Listen, I bought this car. I know nothing about it. Can you just give it the once-over? And they were great. They came out. The clutch makes a horrific rattle. Like, I thought that was a training mount.
No, it's not. I don't think it's even your clutch. Do you have a light flywheel and stuff, or is it a dual clutch in it?
It's a single plate with a steel flywheel. I don't know if it's an aftermarket one, but it's not a lightweight one. And the guy kicked in the clutch, and it went silent. He goes, yeah, that's just the clutch, man. That's just how it is. Because he swapped in the V160 6-speed. It has the C short shifter in it.
Hold on. What the hell? I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. It has an Avalon steering wheel in it.
So there is the one unique thing that I'm the only person in the world other than the creator that has this steering wheel.
Dude, so that guy sold his car. He was posting.
No, he did not. So what happened was I made this road trip. So I made a road trip and I figured I'd stop at Titan. They were great. Made my way through Georgia, and then in Tennessee, in Nashville, there's a guy who took the time. He's on the Supra forums. I think his name is Electronic Guy. I'm not sure.
No, I don't get on Supra forums. Like, I used to be on that stuff 24/7, but it's really died off. Is that how you got this?
Yeah. No, this I found on eBay, actually.
Okay.
And so anyways, this guy, absolute genius when it comes to these cars. He has one himself, and he actually took the time to match the Avalon steering wheel, make sure it was the right model to match the interior. It really makes the inside of the car a lot nicer.
Yeah.
And he made it so that the functionality of the steering wheel
worked.
Like, you can press a button and you can use Siri from your phone. It works everything with the double din. I mean, he did such a nice job. You could have rolling anti-lag. You could do whatever you want. You could just.
Now my car sucks. Everyone comes to the channel, man, your car's so nice. So we're gonna have to edit all this out because I hate him now.
I got so amazing. It basically anything I would have wanted to do, the guy already did to it. And stopping off in Tennessee, his name was Eric. He let me stay at his house.
See,
he
that's
took
awesome.
care of me. He's like, you're part of the Supra community, you know. And
that's awesome.
then I saw, where else can I go on this little route? And I stopped off in Kentucky, and I saw my little 24-year-old sister who's training horses. And
that's awesome, man.
And
See, this is why I love like the Supra community, because I feel like I can trust the people in the community. 99.9% of the people are all fanatics and like love and die by this kind of stuff. It's awesome.
Well, then I naturally reached out to you because I said, well, I'm gonna pass right by your town, so what the heck, why not?
Dude, I feel honored that you even stopped by. Like, this is awesome. Like, I love this is the kind of stuff I live for. I love it. Car is so well done. Like, I see like you even have the same power steering reservoir I have. I wonder if this is. So my friend that's going to stop by here, I think he has the same intake, except the guy who did it right how heavily welded on. Mm-hmm. It's made by a company called FS Moto. It's actually right here in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, I lied. He's in northern Delaware, close to that Philadelphia area.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes that intake manifold. It's the nicest one on the market. So you got, I mean, literally everything in this car for an NAT is probably some of the best I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's very clean. The cash can looks nice. Did a great job. I mean, I have an Evo 9 that I use for road racing, and this is my new daily driver. This is
your daily?
Yeah.
Hold on, we're going to repeat that again. This is his daily driver.
This will be the new, and starting off the 2,000-mile road trip just to make sure it's good to go. And it is, it's great. I love it. The Evo was my daily driver for like 8 years, and then you get the modding bug, and just one more thing, and then all of a sudden it's got a roll cage and it's got 600 horsepower, and it's like, okay, I can't daily drive this anymore.
You're in mass, bro. How are you going to drive this in mass?
So because of its age, I don't have to. It has a AEM V2. I don't have to worry about the emissions testing or anything like that. So all of that's off the table because I have a Pro EFI in the Evo, so that meant it's off the street.
Well, and after we're done this, we're going to talk about the Evo because that has been interesting. If that has Pro EFI in it.
Oh yeah.
Usually you always hear everyone going Cobb or something else. Pro EFI and Evo, I don't ever hear about.
Yeah, Pro EFI seems like it's a really cool system, but we can talk about that later. For this, I need to find. I mean, the guy did a great job with the NK wheels that are on it and everything, but I need to find some maybe like 7-inch wide wheels and get some nice Blizzak tires or something. When I was at Titan, unbelievable job. They took everything, the wheels, the suspension, the engine, the transmission, everything was out. It was just a chassis. And they undercoated it with truck liner, bed liner.
Oh, really?
They did the whole thing. And they're like, if you're going to daily drive it, just do this. It'll be fine. So that'll be my project at some point, is I need to completely undercoat it and really take care of it.
Who's the last owner you said?
So the last owner, he's a Miami cop. So it was just one of those things where he was so sketched out about me coming down to, do the transaction with him down there. So, again, just everything on this trip has been a leap of faith.
Yeah.
That everyone's going to be who they say they are on the internet and whatever, and it's worked out. No one's been a serial killer yet. So.
Yeah, see, and that's the stuff like, I had another guy stop by, if you saw one of my other videos, another gentleman, Kobe's.
You didn't like the thing too much or something.
That was an AT that does not look like this one. Kobe, great guy, but I was unsure. And someone's coming to my house, you don't know who that person be. I don't know him personally. It's just like you come by, my wife's like, please, like, if this guy's a serial killer, at least let him shoot you first. Because I'll have the gun go off, I'll lock the doors, at least get a chance to run away.
It's safe,
So no, it is a risk you take, but at the same time, every time I meet someone, they're always fantastic. I've never had an issue. Everyone's been so nice, so it's a great community to be in.
I've only been in it for 4 days, and I can already tell that everyone's been fantastic. And it's been good. So I had a bit of trouble though, and I knew this was going to be a problem. So this car has, I think, spent its entire lifetime in Florida. It's tuned on an aftermarket ECU for Florida. Do you think they had the cold cranking table set at all? And I knew that was going to be maybe a problem, but they said, oh, it's 93 octane, you're not on E85, it'll start easy enough. This morning I come out in Kentucky, 28 degrees, killed the battery just trying to turn it over.
No way.
Yeah, so I had to go out and my
it's okay, 640. They usually recommend at least 750, so these cars are one thing I can teach you. Especially with AEM, They love as much cold crank amps you can get. It doesn't take much. It probably wasn't even close to dead. I mean, sure what the amperage probably was at the time. It doesn't take much, and the AM's like, nope, and won't go anymore. Actually, like an issue, I'm not sure if the Infinity that's in my car has that problem with the old V1s and V2s. If you didn't have enough cold crank amps and you were sitting there trying,
Well, I gave it a good long, a few tries, started thinking like maybe just the turning over will warm it up. No, didn't. So I had to go to Best Buy or Walmart. I bought a laptop. Thank God I was at my sister's house because I got to hook up to the internet, downloaded the AEM tuner, plugged in. I got in contact with Eric, the guy I stayed with the night before, who did my steering wheel in like an hour. He did that so quickly. And he was starting to set me up with tuners across the country, and I reached out to my tuner, and he said he had like a class going on. He was going to be taking his CDL today, and he's like, "I'll help you where I can."
What tuner do you use? We'll go ahead and go.
Dyno Tech Tuning up in Massachusetts. They're big into the Evo.
I was just going to say, well, anything up that way. I went to a place, is it called EFI Logics in Connecticut before for EFI 101 training.
Oh yeah, so they actually run that at their course too. It's traveling EFI course. They've posted it before.
Yeah, I went to that too. This will make sure. How are you?
29.
Okay, saying, it makes me feel old, but that was in 2009. I went to that. That's how long ago that's been since I went to EFI Logics. But anyways, back on topic.
So I get the thing, and I've always loved the idea of learning to tune, but I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos, YouTube University, but never actually done it. Now it's like, oh shit, I know I have to. So I got everything set up, downloaded everything that I needed to, plugged it in, started screwing with the fuel tables. I couldn't get it, and thankfully, my tuner from up north, he said, send me the map, I'll do what I can, and he sent me back the map and it fired up. It's like, after 3 hours of me trying, he just all set.
A little bit more fuel, you're good to go.
Yeah, apparently I went way too much fuel.
Really? Yeah,
I thought maybe I would foul the plugs at one point. I cold cranking.
Oh, that's one thing while we're here before I forget too, my ADD. If you want to check plugs, we can absolutely do that while we're here too.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
Well, after we finish talking here, we'll take the cover back off and we'll go ahead and check all that. We can do that before you leave this way. Get up there, you have peace of mind, and nothing to worry about.
Nice. Yeah, and it fired up this morning. I'm a little nervous to see what happens tomorrow because I think it'll be just a little bit colder since we're up here. But
where are you staying at?
I'm gonna fill up the windshield wiper fluid, and it's like, I deleted it.
Windshield wiper fluid, bro. It's a race car.
What's a windshield Did that take up any space?
Bro, I don't have mine. He doesn't have his.
So I'm driving into Boston. Just got a foot of snow yesterday. I'm driving into a snowstorm tomorrow. I don't have windshield wiper fluid. It's not a good day.
Dude, I can't believe you're gonna daily drive this. This thing is insanely clean. I hope my viewers can see it. This thing is stupid clean. What are these, Enkei wheels?
Yeah, RFP ones.
Yep.
He put brand new tires on it. They have less than, now they got 2,000 miles on them. Brand new brakes, brand new stainless steel clutch line, brake lines.
I mean, I think the body's in good condition. For a black car, man.
You can tell someone tried to roll the left rear wheel well, because it's got but whatever.
So it was repainted then, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's got orange peel like crazy.
I can see the orange peel, and I can see almost like a bluish tint to it. There's almost like a pearl in it.
Purple. It feels.
Yeah.
It's really like a deep purple, which is wild. But I'm gonna put a friend of mine does vinyl wrapping, so I'm gonna have it done in like a satin gray. He searched high and low and found a Toyota Avalon steering wheel. Perfectly matches the interior leather, the dash and everything.
Dude, that's so badass.
He installed the double DIN for me 2 days ago, and all of the buttons are functional to the double DIN. So I can change just without taking my hands off the steering wheel, from DVD player to Bluetooth to radio to, I can press and hold a button and Siri will pop up and whatever I want. It's such an awesome modification because it actually makes the interior look like it's a modern car.
Yeah.
Because if you had the old steering wheel, you look at it and say, all right, this is definitely a 1995.
For sure. I know how that's I tried to put that 97, 98 steering wheel in, and it's still it's okay. But it's definitely, it's past its time. We're going to start this car here. Put the window down. It takes about 20 minutes in these old-ass cars. Let's see how loud it is, which it's not. Wait, so do you have the clutch disabled?
No, you can't start it without the clutch in.
You might want to do that.
Why?
They have a horrible issue, so we get... Welcome to the Supra world, just like DSMs. We crank walk, bro. So that was it's not really... you can get crank walk, but...
Why would that attribute crank walk?
So when the engine's cold like that, putting the extra pressure from the pressure plate on the crank when it's cold, and the crank being as long as it is, tends to wear out the bearings over time. It was a horrible issue with a heavy pressure plate.
Well, it started. It's a good start. It's better than this morning in Kentucky.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks.
You really can hear that. Does this seatbelt even work?
Yeah, I don't even know why I put it on. It doesn't.
So we're not going to have a seatbelt right now because apparently it doesn't really work. And guys, it's going to get a little blurry because it is night. And I've never driven a V160, so up and down.
Yep, that's it. I was actually surprised at how light the clutch is. It's super easy to drive.
Alright, so I'm going to get on it once because he said to, and we're going to lay into it. And since we got an open stretch. And that's it, boys and girls.
Alright, so it stepped out sideways.
So you can tell it's 25 degrees out, not on winter tires, and our sticky ass tires, and yeah, that's gonna be it for today, boys and girls. Alright guys, so Doug was nice enough to come out. Thank you very much, Doug. I appreciate everything you did, buddy. Let's see if I can get a handshake. Will the handshake thing work? Can I see it on this? It's close enough in the little orb thing. So now we gotta change the spark plugs in it. Doug's then gonna go get some sleep, and he's got how much? Are you gonna drive back tomorrow and you're done?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Boston tomorrow, so that'll be it. The final leg of the trip.
Doug's the man. I'm so happy you stopped by because this car is immaculate. Matt's gonna finish up taking pictures of both our cars, so hopefully I get some of that in the next video. And yeah, as usual guys, thank you very much. Subscribe and like to the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.